Good morning, YouTube. How are you? I am RosaJ. Let's begin on Facebook, right? God is amazing. Good God morning. I am back. I am back. I am back. Thank you for continuing your lessons. I incorporated, trademarked my title. I am RosaJ, doing it God's way each. So it is. Thoughts and kind produce. Thoughts in mind produce in kind. Yes. Hey, Tana, I was looking at you yesterday. You are amazing. So you're back on the music. Congratulations. An amazing man, an amazing warlock, an amazing manifester. Tana Light, Tana Heart. Yes. Time it was great to see everyone, reconnect after years. I graduated in 1975, and so that was quite some time ago. It was good to see everyone. Good to laugh and smile and eat and just enjoy each other. So I stayed offline, but I did post in I Am Affirmations and on my personal page the lessons. So the lessons are lessons of past. So the last one, relation between you and spirit, just isn't. We become consciously aware of that as we grow in our consciousness. We know that he or she has no gender, always with us, right? And then God is my strength. Vision is his gift. That's what it is. So as we come closer and connect consciously, we get vision. And vision comes from spirit. It just does. And you know that it's good vision because only spirit can give you good vision. Right? Seeing the light. This one was yesterday. God is my source. I cannot see apart from him. And God is your source. God is all that you are. Yes, Tana. We get connected to the chaos, the whys, the wheres, and woe is me attitude for so long until we get sick and tired of that. And then we ask for new vision. We ask for new sight, new hearing. Because God is always with us. He can't be anywhere else but inside of us. Because as Genesis says, he, he blew his spirit in us. And it may be deep, but it's there. And as we walk in more into the light, we see him in everything we see. That's my goal. And it's my goal to teach this to those who desire more. Desire more. Desire more. I desired more, and up popped the Course in Miracles, and up popped my mentors, my teachers, my friends who also desired more. We live in that spirit, in that light. So today's lesson is God is the light in which I see. Say it to yourself. Say it out loud. God is the light in which I see. God is the light in which I see. That's the thought. Those are the words for today. God is the light in which I see. So let's see what the lesson actually means and says about that. I love the fact that I can read it and I can understand it. God is the light in which I see. So the Course always gives you a commentary about what it is that they are teaching. And that's the most amazing thing that I like about the Course. It always has a reason or a lesson that goes along with it. And it explains exactly what you're going to do and how it's going to manifest if done properly. And there is no real correct or incorrect way to do this, these lessons. There are only suggestions, right? Today we are continuing the idea for yesterday, which was God is my source and I cannot see apart from him. You cannot see in darkness and you cannot make the light. We can't. You can make darkness and then think you see it, but light reflects life, not darkness. Life reflects life. Light reflects life, and your life should reflect the light of God. In this, this is actually the aspects of creation. Creation is done in the light. Creation and darkness cannot coexist. But light and life must go together, being but different aspects of creation. What does that mean? That means you can't live in light and darkness at the same time. You know, I think about that movie, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Dr. Jekyll was the light, Mr. Hyde was the darkness, and they lived in this one body. And some people have an illness like that. They have, what do they call it? Different personalities, schizophrenia, all those illnesses that they do. And it's really only looking for the light and allowing the light to shine through. However, in our mind, stuff goes on. And sometimes what's in the images in our mind become our reality. Thoughts in mind produce in kind. So what are you thinking about? In order to see, you must recognize that light is within, not without. Light is within, not without. All that you are is inside of you, trying to get out, battling to get out. You don't see outside of yourself, nor is the equipment for seeing outside of you. It's all inside. An essential part of this equipment is the light that makes seeing possible. It is with you always, making vision possible in every circumstance. Light is always with you. It allows you to see vision of goodness, of inspiration. Light is always within. Today, we are going to attempt to reach that light. For this purpose, you will use a form of exercise which has been suggested in the past and which you will utilize increasingly. It is a particularly difficult form for the undisciplined mind and represents the major goal of the mind training. That's what we're doing. Training our mind, controlling our thoughts. It requires precisely what the untrained man lacks. Yet this training must be accomplished if you are to see. You must discipline your mind. Have at least one practice. Have at least three practice periods today, each lasting 3 to 5 minutes. A longer time is highly recommended, but only if you find the time slipping by with little or no sense of strain. Meaning that if you can do this in ease and elegance, you can do more of it. You can say it as many times as you like. But the exercise is maybe a little straining for you. But continue on. The form of practice we will use today is the most natural and easy one in the world for the trained mind, just as it seems to be the most unnatural and difficult for the untrained. How trained are you? You're getting there. Do not be discouraged. The mind is no longer wholly untrained. It's getting there. You are quite ready to learn the form of exercise we will use today, but you may find that you will encounter strong resistance. The reason is very simple. While you practice in this way, you leave behind everything that you think you now believe and all the thoughts that you have made up. Properly speaking, this is the release from hell, yet perceived through the ego's eyes. It is loss of identity and a decent descent into hell. Don't let your ego take you there. Just say the thought and do it. If you can stand aside from the ego by just a little bit, you will have no difficulty in recognizing that its opposition and its fears are meaningless. You might find it helpful to remind yourself from time to time that to reach light is to escape from darkness. Whatever you may believe to the contrary. To release light is an escape from darkness. That's why it's important to say these statements, to learn to control your mind, thereby learning to control your feelings, your emotions, and all of that. God is the light in which you see, and you are attempting to reach Him. God is the light in which I see, and I am attempting to reach Him. Yes? What you think about that one? So how are you going to do this? Let me come over here. Tana, you are just all that there is. I just love you. Share this out, of course. So, let's continue. While no particular, to begin the practice period by repeating his ideas with your eyes open, and then close them slowly and repeat the ideas several times more. Then try to sink into your mind, letting go of every kind of interference and intrusion by quietly seeking past them. So when you close your eyes, thoughts may come. You just acknowledge them and keep the lesson. God is the light I see, right? God is the light in which I see. While no particular approach is advocated for this form of exercise, what is needed is a sense of the importance of what you are doing. And its value to you is very important. And an awareness that you are attempting something very holy. Salvation is your happiness. This is what you want. Salvation is your happiness, accomplishment, your happiest accomplishment. It is also the very one that has any meaning. Shows up, pause, long enough to repeat. God is the light in which I see. Place unless you are aware of fear. In that case, you will probably find it more reassuring. God is the light in which I see. If you are doing this exercise correctly, you should experience some sense of relaxation. Whether your eyes are open, whether your eyes are closed, that mere statement should give you some peace. Try thinking of light, formless, and without limit as you pass by the thoughts of this world. And do not forget that they cannot hold you to the world unless you give them the power to do so. I like that. The world can't hold you in its consciousness unless you give it the power to do so. God is the light in which I see. God is the light in which I see. God is the light in which I see. Close your eyes. Breathe. When thoughts come to you, God is the light in which I see. God is the light in which I see. God is the light in which I see. Ashe. And so it is. Repeat this throughout the day. Close your eyes or open your eyes, whichever fits you. And you have a good God day. Let me go and say hello. So God is the light in which I see. God is the light in which I see. I am RosaJ. Go to my YouTube page, RosaJ.TV. Check out some more videos. Subscribe. Invite other people to subscribe. Go to the I Am Affirmation page or Facebook. It is